Welcome to Freedom at the Crossroads. Here's what's going on in our community now. Yes, your girl from Freedom at the Crossroads. It's been a while since I actually uploaded a video. And for those of you who've since subscribed since I started my little community, thank you for sticking with me. And yes, you will definitely be rewarded today. So it's been a while, like I said, and we've decided to take things in a new direction, be more expansive, and really cater more to women of color, particularly and especially Black women, given what's been going on in the world today. Now, today, here in the US, it's, the day after Cinco de Mayo, right? But it's also the day since the demise of a very toxic man who has really promoted a lot of harm and danger towards Black women, and that is Kevin Samuels. And for those of you who are unaware, especially if you're in another part of the world, who are unaware of just the level of toxicity and damage he has heaped on the heads of Black women and other women of color, let me just give you a little taste here. He was not the best person. He was very verbally abusive, gaslighting, and a number of other toxic things. But that's not what this channel is about. This space is for us women to learn from each other, to have community, and just for me to also share tips and strategies to help you live your best healthy life. That's right. Here at Freedom at the Crossroads, I'm here to help women look better, feel better without the pressure of other people, get away and divest from the guilt and shame that has been, conditioned into women everywhere when it comes to taking care of themselves, taking care of their health, their wellness, all parts of them. And so this is what happens here at Freedom at the Crossroads. I'll be discussing going forward more topics about how you can level up your health and wellness by focusing and prioritizing you. That's right, learning to set healthy boundaries. What does that look like? The power of saying no. How do you do that, right? So let's get into it, ladies. It's all about us here. I'm going to start by saying again, yes, a number of things have happened since my last episode. We're right smack dab in spring right now. It's, the first week of May, and we're moving towards Mother's Day. And I just so hate these things that we commercialize and, pat ourselves on the backs about, culturally and society-wise rather, to say, or acknowledge or pay lip service to something we don't really mean, right? So what do I mean by that? We say Happy Mother's Day, despite the fact that culturally and as society in general, we don't practice what we preach. We don't truly honor mothers, the condition of being a mother, the position and holding the role and space of nurturer and all of that. We don't. Why? Because we don't have the policies in place to ensure that. Here in the United States, we have a ridiculously short maternity leave. We don't have adequate social safety nets to protect mothers, to help pay for childcare, even though people work like a dog. Let's not talk about the cost of childcare. A lot of women have in the past, and in my family as well, have literally had to weigh the cost. Well, is it more beneficial just to stay at home with the kids or work to pay for childcare, right? So these are things that women have to contend with. And depending on where you are in the world, that number shifts along some, crazy line, and it really hits us in a number of places. Let's talk about support. What do we do in terms of a community and extended families and things of that nature, and even at the local government level, at the state level, at the national level? What do we do to support families to ensure that parents have, not just the mothers, but fathers have adequate time to cater to their children, to make sure that their children are healthy and will grow up to be productive members of society. So we talk about Mother's Day, but we don't really mean it. We talk, really Mother's Day is a glorification in my book of bondage in a lot of instances, giving from a place of emptiness. We're breaking that mindset in this space too. And just getting women's labor for free. That's what we do, and we are glorifying that with Mother's Day. So nurturing, Let's not talk about the upcoming reversal of Roe versus Wade here in the US of A. Let's not talk about that. Forget about if the woman was assaulted, raped, incest, or had an ectopic pregnancy. Ooh, yeah, let's make it about politics rather than body autonomy of actual human beings that are actually living here and in the now. Let's not talk about that, right? So yes, I'm mad and I'm back to, share my thoughts on this and really help spread the word and educate women and let them know, ladies, women, my sisters across the globe, here in the West, wherever you are in the world, you have a voice, you have power, you need to reclaim it, you need to use it, and you need to stand in it. And if you need support, this is the community to do it in, here at Freedom at the Crossroads. And yes, I am the Selfcare Maven. My name is Tony, and I am the hostess with the mostest here at Freedom at the Crossroads, helping you look better, feel better without the pressure of other people's expectations. Do you, boo. Learn to say no. If you don't know how, if you stay around in this space here at Freedom at the Crossroads, you will learn to build resilience around saying no and taking back your power. That's what happens here. And so I just wanted to share that with everyone. Say thank you for tuning in with me. And of course, follow me on all the social media platforms. You can find me on IG. Just click the link. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned. Guess what? Every week I'm going to be going forward. I'm going to be downloading a new video. Girl, I'm going to be spilling tea about what's going on right here in the US of A, but also conversing and sharing and interviewing with some of my other women across the globe, because guess what? The condition of being a woman is not something that happens in one part of the world, right? We have issues across the globe, from the US of A to Nigeria to India to Germany to the UK. Women are everywhere, especially women of color. But in all, we are a sisterhood of women dealing with the same issues and concerns globally. Yes, there are variations and things are, there's differences between cultures and ethnicities and social, processes and all of that. But by and large, we women globally are fighting the same fight. And we've got to learn to, stand by one another, support each other, hold space for one another, and then fight collectively to empower women to reclaim their power, to break the conditioning, to get off the altar of other people's expectations. Oh my God, don't get me started on that. But yes, we're going to have another conversation on that. I know today's video is a little short, but I just wanted to give you a little taste of what's coming up in the next segment of Freedom at the Crossroads. We'll be talking more and be more focused on self-care. And yes, we will be talking about some social issues. I am going to get a guest host coming on from India, Samuna Taran. Oh my gosh, she is a former journalist. She's a speaker. She's a home chef. She is a podcaster and a blogger, and she's one of my co-hosts on the Clubhouse platform from Free Your Voice. So I'll be having her on, and we'll be talking about issues that are affecting women too in India right now, around the same issues of body autonomy, equality, and just equity in the workplace, in all platforms of society that women have to contend with. And I bring this up because, this is not, it's not a one location kind of thing, regardless of where you are in the world. These are issues women are dealing with. A couple of weeks ago, I had a sister from Nigeria. She was talking about the situation on the ground there, the concerns around women being kidnapped by terrorist groups like Boko Haram and other things that are going on societally. We're talking about Black femicide as well, and Black femicide and femicide in general is a huge problem. I'm sure you've been watching, anybody who's tuned into Twitter, you have been seeing that hashtag trending, Black femicide, and you've been seeing violence against women and children trending as well. This is actually a huge issue, so much so that UN Women are actually trending with this issue as well. So it's not just me talking, or other bloggers or other speakers or other ladies with, health and lifestyle channels talking about this. This is a global problem. And it's time to educate ourselves and empower ourselves how to navigate these areas and really collectively get the change we want to see. Because by and large, as you can see, from every national level, our governments have all paid lip service to the condition of women, but nothing has really been done. And it's time for us as women to collectively pull together and change our state. So, oh my gosh, I am so excited about that, and I look forward to sharing that with you in community. But don't forget, hit that bell, hit the notification. Make sure when you subscribe to the Freedom at the Crossroads channel here, make sure you hit that notification button so you know when a new episode has dropped, and you can tune in. You can drop some questions. You can suggest topics to discuss. You can even say, hey, I want to be, hey, Tony, I would love to be on your show. Can we get together on your show here, or the Undomesticated Women podcast? Can we do that? So keep your eyes peeled and keep that notification button on, because it's about to get spicy up in here. Guess what? This is the spring. We're getting ready for summer, right? It's going to be hot, and it's not just hot in terms of temperature. It's going to be hot in terms of the topics we're going to be discussing going forward. So I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you so much for tuning in with me here at Freedom at the Crossroads. This is your girl, Tony, and yes, I am your health coach, helping you look better, feel better without the pressure of other people's expectations. Get off the altar of other people's expectations. Till next time, ladies. Bye-bye.